Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best balance bikes. Starting at number 10. Sony Alpha 7C. Although many would argue that the A7 III and Alpha 7C full-frame compact mirrorless camera are practically the same camera. Yes, they are similar in many respects. Still, the price and a few other crucial features are what differentiate the two models. Some of the biggest improvements lie in the Alpha 7C's battery life, AF performance and the kit lens. Because of its large Z-type battery, you can take 740 pictures with LCD screen and 680 if you're using viewfinder. It can be charged via USB-C connection. You can record slow motion at 120 fps in 1080p. The A7C uses an improved focusing algorithm to make the AF more reliable than the one on the A7 III. The camera has both eye and animal detection as the previous model, but it is far better at autofocus with animals as shooting subjects. It's a step-back camera for photography, but a step-forward camera for video, as Gerald Undone states, since it has the latest AF system with real-time AF and animal eye AF. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. Canon EOS R. The EOS R is Canon's big leap as its first full-frame mirrorless camera, so it's a big deal for the Canon lovers in vlogging land. A full-frame mirrorless Canon creates a formidable camera. Canon has done its best to mark its territory in the full-frame mirrorless space with massive room for both customization and quality. The EOS R features a new RF lens mounting system, but you'll still be able to use all of your other Canon lenses with an adapter if need be. It also features an insane 5655 dual-pixel autofocus system with a crystal clear, fully articulating color screen, so you'll absolutely be sure to get super crispy vlogging footage. On the downside, the EOS bizarrely omits in-body stabilization, and its 4K video is slightly cropped. Definitely not something you would expect in such an expensive camera. Number 8 of my list. Harrow Bikes Pre-Wheeled 1. For top balance bikes with a price that won't hurt the wallet, this is one option that should make it on your list. It is affordable, but that does not mean that the quality is second-rate. In fact, it is praised by many buyers for being decent. The bike comes with high-impact 10-inch wheels. Although, there seem to be complaints on how the traction is inferior, especially on rough surfaces. Its frame design is impressive, which is made of steel. This adds a bit of weight to the balance bike, but this is still not a burden for the little users to push. The frame also comes with footrests, making it a great introduction to riding an actual bike once the user has outgrown the balance bike. This bike also comes with an oversized seat that is fitted with thick padding. This improves the ability to absorb vibration and to keep the rider comfortable throughout the ride. Coming at number 7. Canon 90D. The 90D is Canon's answer to those who are still not quite ready to hop on the Micro Four Thirds train and want a solid DSLR that can still be used for vlogging. The Canon 90D has a larger megapixel count at 32.5 MP than most of its APS-C sensor competitors, which allows a lot more flexibility when it comes to cropping images and video when you are editing. It also means glorious, uncropped 4K video. This means, even with a basic stock Canon lens, you should get a wide enough field of view to get some decent vlogging footage at handheld distance. The only real downsides to consider with the Canon 90D is that it only has a single South Dakota card slot and it doesn't have in-body stabilization. At number 6. Panasonic Lumix GX8. The Lumix G8 is the follow-up to the widely acclaimed Lumix G7. The first thing you'll notice about the Lumix GX8 is that it's built like a tank, with a mostly magnesium alloy frame. This is definitely the sturdiest Micro Four Thirds camera out there. It offers everything you'd need in a vlogging camera, with 4K video, variable angle touchscreen, and a slightly different retro design language. The feature that people seem to enjoy most about the Lumix GX8 is the glorious, high-resolution viewfinder that adds a touch of old-school glamour to the photography and video process. While the Lumix G8 offers both stabilization in the lens and sensor, it can only use sensor-based stabilization for video, which may be a negative if you need super steady video. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Sony ZV1. The Sony ZV1 camera packs an array of options inside a quite small body. Although it fits in your pocket, this camera is designated especially for vloggers as it has some excellent video features. The flip-around screen and an impressive built-in microphone can make a vlogging star out of you. The model has a 1-inch 20.1 megapixel sensor and the fast hybrid AF. Still, this camera doesn't have the electronic viewfinder, and it's better to use it for video since it comes with the perks like background defocus, built-in neutral density filter for outdoors, face priority exposure setting, and the soft skin effect to soften the blemishes on your skin. The built-in lens gives you a video resolution of up to 4K and full HD with a 120 FPS. It records a super slow motion video at 120 and 240 FPS in 1080p. You can control everything from the flip-out touchscreen display. The forward directional inbuilt microphone and the Mi shoe enables you to capture excellent sound. However, there is no headphone jack, so you won't be able to check the sound of your videos. Still, this is the perfect camera if you're doing product showcasing or showing products in your vlogs since you can switch the focus mode to look for the product fast, as Parker Walbeck says, which is one of the USP of this camera. Coming in at number 4 of my list, Panasonic Lumix G85. The DMC G85 MK is mid-range vlogging contender bristling with features that hits the sweet spot between ease of use and technical capability. At the helm is a 16-megapixel micro Four Thirds lens with 4K 30 FPS enabled video. If you'd like super smooth 60 FPS however, you'll need to film in 1080p either way. You're going to be capturing very good quality video thanks to the MFT lens that boosts fine details. Another standout feature is the 5-axis dual image stabilization, which is done from the sensor, as well as dual-axis stabilization from the lens. This reduces motion blur for clearer, cleaner photos and videos, which is a key factor for vlogging when you are walking and recording yourself. Add to that its rapid 49-point autofocus system. The Lumix DMC G85 MK is a beast when it comes to getting crisp, in-focus footage. The camera is also weatherproof and dustproof, which makes it easier to see and film even in bad weather. A feature we really liked was the post-focus mode. Let's say you snap a quick shot, but the autofocus didn't quite focus in on the right part of the image, or maybe you notice something later you didn't catch when you took the photo. The Lumix DMC G85 MK will actually let you pick a new focus point after you've taken the photo. At number 3. Canon EOS M50. Fans of Canon were very excited to see the EOS M50, their first foray into the 4K capable mirrorless market. The EOS M50 fits into Canon's range at the upper end of the MD market, offering features that you won't find in its lesser-priced models. In other words, the EOS M50 is a camera for enthusiasts in that it has plenty of features, but not too many as to overwhelm you. While video image is good, we should warn you that when you film in 4K, there is a 1.6x crop. This means the sensor zooms in 1.6 times to cater for 4K stabilized footage. This is okay if you're looking for tight shots, but if you want a very wide angle on the kit 15 to 45mm lens, you might struggle to capture everything. Take a look at the screenshot from YouTuber Kai W's EOS M50 review to see what 4K vlogging looks like on a slightly wider 11 to 22mm lens. Coming at number 2. DJI Osmo Pocket. Honestly, for under $300, there isn't much to dislike about the DJI Osmo Pocket as a beginner's vlogging camera. It's supremely portable, weatherproof, and still packs in 4K video. In fact, you can probably think of it as a GoPro with a big trick up its tiny sleeve. That big trick is DJI's world-famous gimbal stabilization. All of the other vlogging cameras on this list will use digital stabilization, which is to say that software will do its best to make the video look more stable. The DJI Osmo Pocket, however, has a physical gimbal that keeps the actual camera itself steady, creating that silky smooth vlogging footage that looks so professional. Not bad for something that fits into the smallest of pockets. The only real downside is that the DJI Osmo Pocket is probably best suited for shooting videos rather than taking pictures. But given that the V in vlogging is for video, that shouldn't be too much of a worry if you're just starting out. And number 1. DJI Osmo Action. The Osmo Action is DJI's attempt to take on the GoPro Hero series head-on, and we must say, they did a brilliant job. Not only does it undercut its GoPro Hero 7 competitor in price, it also beats it in some features. It matches the GoPro Hero 7 in most technical aspects, but it has a larger, longer-lasting battery and a very handy front screen. This provides far better functionality than the GoPro Hero 7, as you can see what you're vlogging while you're filming. By most accounts, DJI's electronic image stabilization, called ROXTD, is arguably just as good as a physical gimbal, which really is incredible. It should be noted, however, that when the ROXTD stabilization is on, there is a slight delay with what the Osmo Action films and what you see on the viewfinder. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.